Hi, can you all hear me? Yes, in the chat? I hope so. Let me see. I think you can. If someone could just say something in the chat, I want to know you can hear me before we get started. In the live, it's the live stream, the live chat. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi, everybody. So, hi. It's been an entire year and I've enjoyed this process so much. Thank you for allowing me to facilitate this space. And I really wanted to just take this moment to, oh, thank you. I really wanted to just take this moment to just show my appreciation, to reveal my face, and also to let you know if you want to do an energy healing circle with me. We have one next Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. So then that way I can see you too. But so let's go ahead and get started and thank you. Let's go ahead and get started and get to the healing, right? And if you have any questions, go ahead and chat me because I can, you know how I like to rant. So I can talk and heal at the same time. Look, I'm all over the place. I do have my tea. I had to run and get my tea. So I have that. And now I'm just looking for the lighter so I can light our candle. Yay, Rebecca. Can't wait to see you. I will. I'll continue to stay safe. You too. Okay. And remember, if you have any questions, let me know. This is the time where you can definitely get to know me. I'm going to start posting more videos with my face. So it's going to be definitely different next week. But if you are new, welcome. What an interesting time that you've come. And if you've definitely been here this entire time, I appreciate you. You definitely drive me and continue to motivate me to keep showing up and share a gift that I love, which is bringing out the gifts in others. So I have our other candle too. So as we start out our practice, let's start out with a prayer. So it's very important to me. Consent matters. So do I have your permission to say a prayer? Let me get one chat response. Okay, I'll take that as a yes. So it is a multi-faith prayer, a prayer to support each other, a prayer to root us down in our individual healing experience, as well as to just bring us up and pull this confidence up. So, dear Mother, Father God, and all for the highest good, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascended Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Katumi, Oshun, Mawu, White Tower, and all the Taras. Please root us down in our individual healing experience, connecting us to the archangels, spirit guides, spirit animals, our lineage, ancestors, and all for our highest vibrational good only. Continue to root us down in our individual experience as well as to support us and each other as a community. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So, welcome. Love your energy and beautiful soul. Yay! So I'm going to start with some Palo Santo. And today it's really going to be about gratitude. I know that it is a very intense time in the world right now, and I completely understand. And as we've talked about before, we definitely have gratitude and so much gratitude to give to our essential employees out there. And those who are checking in today, living your life is essential in general. I just want to clear you out. And there's going to be times we're going to be quiet, but I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep looking at the chat. So if you want to say anything to me, feel free to do so. Got it. I'm going to go in and do some Reiki symbols. So I'm going to be quiet. You can see what I do, so it's not just my hands anymore. Okay. But I haven't left you. I'm still here. So I haven't gone anywhere. Sorry for the quiet. When is my birthday? My birthday is June 19th. I know that's really random, right? I just jumped right into a question. Anyway, with the Reiki symbols, they represent the reason why I do them is they represent power. They represent emotional balance. They represent spiritual healing, as in the soul healing, as well as distance healing. So I do those in order to create a space. I usually do them before I jump into the video so that we can just kind of get into it, because I just continue to do my hands. I'll throw some hands in there too. But that is the meaning for it. So I'm going to start at your crown. I'm going to place my hand on your heart as long as I have permission to do so. Yes? Okay. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Give me 1 more. Okay. Exhale. Now, feeling in your front body, in the center of your heart, connecting with your purpose, that purpose you've been building this entire time, that purpose and the reason why you're here, on this earth plane. Feeling just a beam of light shooting forward and shooting behind you, a connection to your infinite possibilities. Now, rooting down in your feet, I want you to feel the nourishment flowing up your legs as if they were roots. And allow that energy, that hydration and nutrition to feel the center of you, right there in your heart chakra. Now, as you continue to breathe, raise your vibrations. And if you want to, you can slightly move your head upwards as a gaze and a gesture of looking upwards, a connection to your highest self, the greatest part of you, the infinite love. Allow that beam of light to shine on you. It can be white, golden white, or whatever color you want. It is important that you make this your own and you feel as comfortable as possible. Allowing that light to shine all the way from the top of your head, your seventh, all the way to your first chakra. Allowing there to be an alignment and feel within yourself the greatest amount of gratitude, the abundance that you can or you will have the access to all the things that you need. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to put both hands up. Say a little prayer. Okay. Good job. Let's see what you're saying. How did you learn Reiki? I'm looking into it myself. Very interesting. And I actually realized that I'll throw some hands in there too. Sorry. I actually realized that a lot of people kind of have this similar experience where I was trying to learn about my own health issues, and I was going to see a Reiki practitioner. And the next level of wanting to learn more was just taking the class. So it's the same for all of you all who know when I talk about yoga, it's the same situation of how I became a yoga teacher, was that I just kind of wanted to keep knowing and learning and learning and learning. And so that's how I ended up in my first level and continuing to go on from there. And the woman that I studied with, her name is Alice Jones, Alice Alicia Jones. Such a wonderful woman, a Polish lady who lives in Northern Virginia, and she just is so vibrant, full of energy. She has a wonderful book called Own Your Power. And I really, really am very grateful to having have met her on my just healing experience as an individual, because what I felt deep down inside, it had been quite a while since I had talked to like another person who could kind of feel that fire within me. But the first time I met her, our session was supposed to be an hour. It turned out being 2 hours, and we started to talk about Atlantis and Lemuria. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is somebody I'm definitely going to find my way back to. And she's lovely. So I believe her website is Alicia, A-L-I-C, Alicia, Alicja, Jones.com. Let me just type it. Wonderful lady. Definitely check her out. Okay, let's see. What else? Skincare routine. A lot of sleep, a lot of hydration, a lot of Cetaphil definitely works because I have very, very dry and sensitive skin. And so I just do a lot of Cetaphil, a lot of moisturizing, hydrating. I can never go for the matte look. It never works. Before I got a camera, I just spritz it a little bit. But you're not here for that. Okay, let me jump back into the healing. I'll keep on answering questions. But right now, moving down a bit to your solar plexus. Now we know with the tiger's eyes nails that we're working and we're embodying this confidence right at this moment. So taking this and putting this right here on your solar plexus, that place of the greatest amount of confidence, feeling that there, placing it right there. Okay. Feeling it there and breathing into this space, connecting, utilizing the energy around you. Our video when we talked about turning depression into motivation is utilizing whatever resources you have. Sometimes you don't have always the most positive situation, but regardless, whatever and wherever you're at, you can utilize whatever you have to really bring you forward in your highest vibrational path. So continue to breathe and sit there, just filling yourself up with the greatest amount of gratitude for anything, whether it's just, I'm so happy that I'm able to breathe. That's enough. So finding some space there, continuing to move forward. Hey, June 20th, Gemini Cancer cusp like me. I love it. Hey, Sheena. Hey, girl. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything if you all were saying anything to me. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to draw just a couple of symbols right there on your solar plexus, giving you the opportunity to really activate that energy. So if you even had a doubt in your mind, like, oh, I know I can do it, but I don't want to do it. Nope, we're activating it today. Today is the day, and you're about to jump out there, okay? Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest good. connecting you with your greatest amount of energy, your greatest amount of confidence, source energy, to know that no matter the circumstances in your life or the world around you, that you deserve and you have access to the greatest amount of healing and confidence, that you can go forth in your path in whatever way feels right to you, that there's no specific timeline. If you need to take time, you take time. If you want to go faster, you can do that. But the entire path is laid out before you to give you the opportunity to bring into this earth plane your greatest gifts, your purpose, and your connectedness to help all of us as we go forth in our journeys as well. The gift that you have inside you is one of great healing, no matter what it is, whether you are a healer or whether you have some other skill. What you are able to do will heal others and will connect others. So continue to move forward in your path and trust at this moment. Trust. And I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay. Beautiful. So I'm going to go back in with some Palo Santo. I actually have some sage. Well, I have a piece of a sage. My sage fell, but I'll use a little bit of that leaf in a moment. My sister, my sister Repocus, she is a huge sage person. So she kind of got me back into it a little bit, but I prefer Palo Santo. Next, I'm going to work with your energetic system. And today it's just gratitude and confidence. If there's any requests, I can definitely focus on something like that too. That's definitely a possibility. Okay, let's see what you all are saying. Your sister is June 22nd. Ooh, Cancer. Mine is June 11th. Hello, Geminis. September 26th. Sheena, are you a Libra? Is that what you are? Or are you at the end of Virgo? I think you're a Libra. Rebecca, let's see. 27, so you're a Capricorn. Oh, I love that. My North Node is in Capricorn, so I feel that energy. Yes, a Libra. Virgos. Okay. I'm loving the signs out here. Will I be full face from now on? I'll throw some hand stuff in there, but I'm going to keep it real out here. We're staying safe and we're staying inside, so I'm not going to be able to get my nails filled. So you might just want to see my face. Continue to breathe deeply. So, April, yes, that all next week will most likely be all of my face. And I'm going to do it in some new ways too. Hi, Divine Queen of Light. Thank you, Stick Guy. Hey, Cherish. Taking a moment, let me just shout out y'all because y'all are amazing. Hey, Cecilia. Hi from the Netherlands. Oh my gosh. Sending the highest energy your way. Oh, aloha from Hawaii. Yes, I love that. Okay. So getting back, I just want you all to know that you all definitely matter to me. So whenever I'm looking off to the side, I'm just looking to see what you say because it means so much to me that we're sharing this experience in this space. But let's go now into your energetic systems. So the main energetic systems that most people work with are the chakra system. So you have your, first, which is your root, all the way to your seventh, which is your your crown chakra. Like your crown chakra. Some healers do work with 8 and up. And the concept is that 1 is your root, 7th is your crown, and anything past 8 to infinity is the connection to God, universe, source. So when you start getting up into 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's when you start talking about family lineage, generational patterns, generational healings, kind of like the toxic generational loyalty. Why do I feel like I am loyal to a group of people, and it can be a chosen family too. It can be because souls incarnate together. So it can be chosen family too. So that's what people start to work on there. For our own individual balancing out our energy changes the reaction and changes the reality of those chakras after. So what we own and what we have power is to work on the first to the seventh chakra. If you want to explore these other ones, feel free. It's your life. Do what you need to do. These are the things that we can work together. Now, the other energetic system that is very popular that you see in acupuncture, acupressure, are meridian systems, that there are certain places within the body that trigger healing responses to other places in the body. So Reiki most of the time will work with the chakra system, but the practitioner themselves may have experience in other places. So they will utilize all these systems. And the beautiful thing about Reiki is it is definitely um, I want to use the word yoke to join. It is a joining of, whatever that practitioner and their healing is. And so moving this energy throughout your body, what we're doing is we're triggering a healing response in a certain place. And for me, my specific specialty is working with emotional, mental balance in order to really change and transform a person's actions, as well as my own action. Hello, we all in our individual healing experience. So I'm just going to take a moment to send some of the highest energy your way during this time of need, that you are safe, that your family's safe, that if you have had any experience of trauma during this time, that you find the energy, the strength, and the will to continue to move forward, continue to connect with others, to continue to have that connection with others, that you allow yourself to heal, to restore, to self-care, to honor all those things, but to continue to move forward in your path so that we can continue to have those gifts. Continue to breathe here. Hand behind your head, hand in front. Continue to breathe with the highest energy just dripping off your head, down your shoulders, all the way to your feet. You are love and you are light and you are all of these things. Breathe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I realize that I lit a candle and you all can't even see it. I'll do that for me. I guess that's what's going on. Let's see. Hi, Jessica. It's almost 2:30 a.m. here in Australia. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, I appreciate that and so happy to see you. And whenever you get off, go ahead and take a nice, well deserved nap. You definitely deserve that. But appreciations, good vibes from Italy, sending my highest love and hoping that things are getting better in Italy. Yes, Divine Queen of Light. Okay, so you're feeling the energy in your back and your seventh chakra. What does that mean? You feel the energy in your back, as in your Cherokee. Are you saying your entire back? Or are you saying the back of your head? Because the first thing that comes up to me is the seventh, or the crown chakra, is that connection to your higher self. So being able to connect to your ultimate and your divine plan, whatever that plan is, being able to see things from a macro view. You're taking your emotions, your feelings, your physical, like pain response and all those things, you're taking it to the side, and you're able to just look at your body and connect with a pure message, a pure joy, a pure understanding of everything. And the back, to me, my first impression was a pushing, kind of pushing you forward into the future, pushing you forward. So if it's not a heaviness on you, like, ooh, both, it honestly feels very good. Okay, well then that's always a good thing. But I'm getting this sense of like, no, but sorry. And I'm getting a sense that you're getting this push forward and that you have the path. That crown chakra is your path, that you know your path more than anybody else, more than I can tell you, more than anybody else around you, and the people that we love, who love to have an opinion about our life. And it's saying, it's giving you a push and it's leading you forward. So that's so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Adrian. Oh, Sandra. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sending those vibes to Germany as well. Oh, you feel it, girl. I love it. So let me keep going. Hello from North Carolina. Oh, I love that. My grandma's from Fayetteville. Hey from the UK. Beautiful. Hey, Bia. Bia is the one, Bumblebee is the one who donated our Palo Santo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, girl, because I definitely love this. It's so wonderful, beautiful. Okay, it feels very good, exactly. Hey, David. Hey, David. I hope you are relaxing and I hope you're having a good day. I hope it's not too late for you and it's so nice to see you. Okay, let me get back into the healing. Okay, so working with your aura system here, I'm just going to check in and just see what's coming up for community and see if there's anything that we need to specifically kind of address, work on, or just, check in about. So give me a couple moments. I'm here. You can continue to write me. I'm going to pay attention to that, but I just want to check in to see if there's any insight, anything my guides are telling me, or anything in general. It could be you're great, which is wonderful. There doesn't always have to be a problem. Okay. Okay. So what I got from that was, I think, very kind of just what we know is happening in the world right now, which is uncertainty, but uncertainty being equated as powerlessness, which is not the same. In I think the last video or the video before last, I connected an article about some more energetic reasons for COVID-19. Um, and like I say, I always want to approach this with the most amount of respect because I know people impacted. I know you all know people impacted. And so looking at this from the greatest amount of care, the COVID-19 energetic, some of the reasons that this article was talking about was this is a cocoon period, a quarantine period. The caterpillar and the butterfly, they're the same thing, but they had to have a cocoon. So you may feel restricted, rightfully so. You may feel like you're not able to go out. And, my highest um, prayers to those who have lost their job or are furloughed. I can definitely understand that this cannot be an easy time. This is a period where if you want to, you don't have to. Rightfully so, you don't have to do it. But if you want to, if you root down in who you are, you connect with your higher self, you can make the decision of whatever it is that you want. So if there was something that you felt like you wanted to do a couple months ago, and you're like, look, it just doesn't seem like the time. It doesn't seem like the time. I know that this may not seem like the time, but time has been carved away for you to figure it out. Once you get past the adjusting and taking any kind of things that you need to do to adjust during this period, you now can build whatever you want. But it is okay to be uncertain as you're building. Confidence is about having the courage to go forward, even if you're uncertain, even if you have fears. It's like, okay, well, I'll quiet you down for a little bit. I'll look at you later. But right now, I'm about to do this thing and I'm about to do it well. And it's okay not to have all the answers too. Just taking one step, put five things out there, maybe one thing works, that's fine. Listen to your higher self and continue to flow forward as you make the decision to continue to go forward there. So I just want you all to see how much power is in this moment with the same amount of respect of all those who are deeply impacted at this time. that you can still utilize your energy and your force to bring forth the life that you want, or your goal, or your purpose, or some type of thing that you want to do, or you want to materialize and bring into life. What else is going on? Oh, now I see you waving at me, David. I see you. I'm gonna wave back. Oh, sending a bear hug from Long Beach, Cali. I appreciate it. I am sending it right back to you too. So I work in the grocery store in Toronto, Canada. I have 3 papers due this weekend. My life is pretty hectic, but your videos help me so much. You have no idea. Oh, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you working at the grocery store. My mom also works at the grocery store. And I believe I I know that it can't be easy to be, short staffed, or, where everything else needs to be quarantined. The grocery store has tons of people in there. So sending the highest energy and the highest love your way, and the highest protection, hoping that you can do all you can, whether you have your own self-care routine, or if you're utilizing any superfoods like turmeric, ginger, echinacea. We've heard echinacea with elderberry. You can find that as well. Just any of these foods to keep your immune system as strong as possible, especially when you're out there literally on the front line, so that we all have access to food. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, stick guy, you love the metaphor for the butterfly. Everyone's also been talking about us changing realities right now, which I really believe. Okay, I really, really appreciate you bringing this up, stick guy. And the reason why is because there's this understanding that, the age of Pisces ends, has already ended, will end, or is ending now. So there's always this buffer period when astrological ages end, and that's every 2,000 years. So this would be going into the age of Aquarius. Now, if you are kind of like familiar with anything about astrological ages, each age represents something. So the age of Pisces represented kind of the martyr, Jesus. It represented moving away from Aries, because it goes backwards. So Aries, which was the idea that faiths and wisdom traditions at the time were worshiping idols. Idols is a term that you definitely see in monotheism, but it's not putting it out there to be derogatory. But you saw that when monotheism came into place through the Abrahamic religions, as well as before, because you saw that monotheism was starting to pop up in Egypt, that there's an idea of moving away from idols, and the idols were a representation of the ram. The ram is Aries. So going into Pisces, Pisces is about the fish. Then you get this person, Jesus, and then you start to have kind of this idea, not that Jesus is the only person out here, but just you start to see a rise in faiths and things like that. Now, moving forward into Aquarius, Aquarius is the humanitarian. Aquarius, and shout out to the Aquarii in here, Aquariuses, the Aquarius in here, because you all are the friendship sign, humanitarian, and you're also the sign of individuality. So it's less about religion, and now it's more about spirituality. So being in this time, we're given a choice, and the choice is 2 things. An experience like this can definitely traumatize a person. I completely understand. And an experience like this can also illuminate a person. So right now, the consciousness is dividing. Those who choose to stay in fear and worry, and it's okay, you don't have to always not have fear and worry, but those who continue to feed off of those energies will be stuck, will be stagnant. Their energy is no longer going to work in this new way, in this new light. But those who can look at the micro views, those who choose to have a connection to God, universe, source, regardless if they want to be religious. My grandma gave me the best advice. She's the one that I shout out all the time. This is my other grandma. She's from DC, or she was from DC, she gave me the best advice. I said, "Why do you go to church?" She's Baptist, or she was Baptist. And she said, "I don't go to church to learn. I can learn these things on my own," which she was. She's the one who really kind of bestowed a lot of this wisdom on me. She said, "I go to be with my people. I go because my mom went to church and my mama's mama went to church and X, Y, and Z." And that moment really, really helped me because I was able to go into spaces. I was able to go into churches, temples, mosques, synagogues, and feel the pure energy of people around me and how much love and reverence that they had for God without feeling that I had to be one thing. And so before I realized that the word was spirituality, I was traveling this path, and I'm so grateful to her. But I really do predict that, it's going to become more and more important that we have an individual relationship with God. You can still have a religious relationship with God. That's nothing wrong. That's more about you and people communing together. But you can't commune together with people and then not have a relationship with yourself. And it doesn't necessarily have to be God. It can be universe, source, or whatever it is you believe. It's open to interpretation, and that's rightfully so, because not every message is for every person. I know that was long-winded. So I'm going to start to close us up. I can definitely keep talking, but I want to be mindful of your time, y'all. It was hard trying to get on this live feed. I haven't done it in like a year, so I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, okay. Let me read a couple comments before I move on. Okay. Hey, from Italy. Oh, Sheena. Sending him the highest energy during him being out there having to pave roads right now. I know it's not easy, and I definitely remember our conversations together. So, hoping that he is safe and that he just the highest energy your way. I gotta go teach. So glad to see your beautiful face. Bye. See you later, girl. Hey, Aquarius, and no need to. Oh, sorry, I'm not gonna read it. Okay, I'm gonna close you up now. So, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Look out for the full face April videos that are coming next week. The first video is going to be out on Monday at 9 p.m. EST. And remember, on Tuesday, we have a live energy healing circle. And sign up for that in the description box, because then that way I get to see you too. It's not just you looking at me. I get to see you too. I get to be blessed by your presence as well. So definitely sign up for that. So let's go ahead and close you out. I'm going to close you out with a prayer, and I'm going to send the highest vibrations to you. Take 3 deep breaths for me. Inhale, exhale, lifting the weight of the world off your shoulders. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Okay, give me 1 more and make it count. Inhale, exhale. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Dear Mother, Father, God, all for the highest good, all that is connected, all that we know and all that we do not know, sending the highest vibrations to you so that you are able to go forth in your path, that you are protected at this time, that you have infinite energy and courage along your experience, that we find ourselves safely out of the times that we're living as a community, as well as you find your beautiful cocoon and butterfly into your future. I ask that all that are there to protect you, all that you believe, root you down and give you the greatest amount of protection, energy, and peace, sending the highest amount of gratitude to you, as well as giving you the opportunity to receive so much. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Well, family, it's been wonderful. I love, 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 love our time together. But until next time, if no one said it to you, I'm going to go ahead and say it. You can just see me say it. Don't touch your face. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. And I love you. So if no one has said it to you, I love you. Take care of yourselves. Bye, y'all. I'm going to read the comments. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, but see you later. Thank you, David. Yes, Stick Guy, I'm so happy for your spirituality and hoping to help in any way I can. Okay, see you. See you, Ivor. Oh, thank you, Stick Guy. Oh, love you too, Rochelle. Bye, Bumblebee. Okay, I'll see y'all later.